What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Wilson, and it's a minute before 8. Free hugs. Who's giving? I'm not giving away free hugs. Dude, so close to 30,000. Let's go. So I want to say thank you for taking the time to jump on this live video. It's an impromptu live. There's a lot I really have to cover. So do me a favor, like this video, share it, and I'll immediately get to the giveaway. So we know that everybody is at their max, right? So we'll do a giveaway, and it is from Sicce. If you don't know Sicce, well, you probably know Sicce. They're an amazing company out of Italy, and I just so happen to have taken an amazing position with this company March 1st. Long story short, because my title is a little long, I am in charge of all of the brick and mortar stores in North America, so to speak. So if you've got a favorite store, do me a favor and you can tag me somewhere on social media so I can see it, and hopefully I can get an opportunity to get there. Cunningham Cichlids, how is it going? He's in the house. Corey Hecker, I appreciate you folks taking time out of your day, even though we've got a lot of time to do what we're doing. And it's not brought to you by Weller's, but a lot has changed, and it's no longer Crown. I do a lot of Buffalo Trace Distillery, and I'm using Sprite Zero. All is well, Ruben, but I'm going to cover some things that maybe folks have been wondering. So first off, I am no longer working with Fritz Aquatics. Thank you very much for the congratulations. And it didn't end badly. It actually ended in a very positive manner. The team, Fritz Team 6, was an amazing team to work for and with. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better situation in transition to Sicce. Now, the one thing that ties me back to Italy is I took Italian 1 year in high school, and mainly because I heard that if you could figure out the alphabet, you got free Tootsie Rolls every time you said it. And so I did. And Sicce, I've actually done videos a while ago with a filter that they have worked in conjunction with other companies to manufacture. And Sicce does anything that moves water. Sicce probably has something that will get you to move that water where you need it to go. And it was really awesome to have this opportunity basically placed in front of me and to be able to work with such an amazing family. So before I go further, I do want to thank Sicce Italy. And I want to let you folks know that wherever you are in Italy, even if it is with Sicce or it's not with Sicce, we're thinking about you. Folks all over the world, we're thinking about you. IFG, my man, with the $50 super chat for Liam. So this is a Q&A, and as you know, you can ask questions. I'll get to them the best I can, and let's fire this bad boy off, right? We've got enough. I think we could do a giveaway here in about a minute and a half, but we're going to do a giveaway courtesy of Sicce. And if you do me a favor, go over there and you have to like Sicce US on Instagram. But before you do, in order to win what we're going to give away, you're going to have to do one specific thing besides just follow, so hang tight. Some other things in the news is this doesn't look like anything that I've ever been a part of. There's no major aquarium. There's no 6-foot cichlids. There's nothing. That's going to change April 1st. So stay tuned for that. There's been a lack of videos, and you know, that's a personal thing. And it's because I want to make sure that I'm not forcing content and I'm really giving you exactly what I think is educational and inspirational. So delicious. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to go over to Sicce US on Instagram or Sicce Group Italy, and you're simply going to follow them, and then you are going to comment on this post. I don't know if you can see it very well, but you're going to comment on this post, and all you're going to do is tag it Sicce, or you can hashtag follow the whale. But in order to be entered, there's Liam. In order to be entered into the giveaway, you must comment on this post. It's the last post. done on Sicce, Sicce US on Instagram, and Sicce Group Italy on Facebook. Simply hashtag follow the whale, hashtag shark. Whatever it is, you have to comment positively on that post to be entered in to win this bad boy, the Ultra Zero. And if you're already following Sicce or you're on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to have to comment on that last post. And that last post is about the Ultra Zero. And if you don't know about the Ultra Zero, it's the most versatile draining pump that I've ever seen, down to 1/8 of an inch. The hose fitting is standard for your garden hose, so it's 3/4 of an inch. I'm talking mixing stations, ponds, pools, you name it, it does it, and it is fantastic. And it's even got these sweet illustrations. A 2-year warranty on this bad boy, and I'll open it up just to show you what it looks like because it's extremely portable. It's got an easy access handle, and I mean, look at that. Boop. Move water straight from the outlet, and look at the length of this cord. Sicce is the Lamborghini, the Ferrari in terms of build quality, engineering, research and development of the water moving industry, not just in aquariums. So this is a bad mamba jamba when it comes to moving water. And I'm talking to and from, or from and to, if that makes sense. And this is, I actually was reading something where, let's say you're opening your pool for the summer and you've got a cover over your pool and there's just a bunch of water in it. It's heavy, right? Drop this bad boy on there, suck the water straight off. It's super light. Look at that. Woo-wee! Get after it. So the person that wins will win an Ultra Zero pump sent directly to them from Sicce. So really, really neat stuff. So let's take a few questions. Yes, hashtag follow the whale. Let's take a few questions. Could be about anything. Could be about aquariums. Could be about, Sicce. Could be about aquarium shows that are not happening. Could be about anything. So yes, no, not a mama jamma. It's a bad mamba jamba. And this pump is going to solve a lot of issues for folks that are waiting so long with their Python and like. So, it's a beast, man. It's a beast. So Mass Aquariums, my life is coming. Your life is not coming to an end, Mass Aquariums. Come on. Brian's Fish Tanks, IFG. How is Tom Brady do? Oh, TB12. So Tom Brady, I don't know if you can see him. He's in this bright aquarium. This is a whole different setup, but Tom Brady, I'm thinking about changing his name since Tom Brady is no longer red, white, and blue. Tom Brady can do what he wants. He's not attached to me. He's a grown man with a family, and he gets paid millions of dollars to throw a pigskin. Do I hate on it? Absolutely not. I think he's an amazing athlete, but when it comes to my fish name, TB12, we might have to change the name. So leave it in the comments what you think. Brandon Mack, appreciate you popping in. So if you want to win that pump, from now until this live stream is over, you're going to comment, and you have to be following or liking Sicce Group Italy on Facebook, Sicce US on Instagram. Hashtag follow the whale, hashtag shark, hashtag live stream from Jay. As long as it's a positive comment, you will be entered in to win the Ultra Zero. Done and done. That's what I'm talking about. Northfin is still shipping. So if you go to northfinusa.com and it's your first time ordering, you can use the code JWilson15 and get 15% off. Outside of that, it's thanks 10. What else is happening in Jay's life? A lot. Supposed to be doing a lot of traveling, and it turns out that that's not happening due to circumstances that are out of all of our control. So the best thing we can do is just follow the advice of what people are saying, not Facebook, but the actual people that are giving us direction on what to do to keep ourselves safe. And ultimately, that's all we can do right now. Jay, where are you residing now? Right now, I am in an apartment. That's why you haven't seen the cichlids. I got a lot of personal stuff that has transpired. So I will be as transparent as I want to be when it comes to that. And I know that I do YouTube and I know that I do social media, but there is also a level of privacy for someone's life. And while I want you folks to be well aware of what is happening and in terms of vivariums that I have and my aquariums and where my aquariums will be, right now I am in an apartment. And that's okay. And I will be moving back into my house. That is the move that was it's on the thumbnail, it's on the post, April 1st. And I'll be creating a nice little YouTube live area so I can get back to the live streams. And you will see some really cool stuff again, including the Tanganyikan biotope. Everyone smash the like button. Yes, I am staying safe. I've actually taken my health under control. I lost a lot of weight, stayed in the gym, and it's really going to help me in the long term because I'm not getting younger. I'm not old, but I'm not going to get younger. I'm going stir crazy in the house from the lockdown, but my aquarium looks awesome. So here's the deal. We can look at this two ways, right? We can look at it as, oh my God, I'm stuck in my house. I can't go outside. I can't talk to people. Folks, we haven't been really engaging with people in the last few years anyways. The only thing we've been doing is touching things like taking a poop in a public restroom, holding the... And I think we needed a reset. Now, it doesn't mean that this is what is going to help the reset, but what I look at it is it's a positive, right? There are things you should have been doing around the house with your aquarium, your vivarium, your paludarium, with your relationships, with your friendships, with your family, heck, with self-development. And now we have the opportunity to do so. Undistracted and in a manner that gives us a little objective. Stay away from people, 10 or more right now, and figure yourself out. Meditate, do yoga, do some push-ups, some sit-ups, do some actual research. Check out us.sicce.com. There are so many things you can do in your time. Read a book, anything. Make it positive, make it impactful. And heck, you may be a better person after this so-called quarantine. So let me get down to some, name him Billy. Absolutely not. Coming for a visit, Radical Reefs. Awesome place to get coral. Everyone gets smashed while smashing the like button. Absolutely. Why not? Are you still mostly interested in cichlids or has the hobby interest expanded? So I love cichlids. I will always love cichlids. And African cichlids, Lake Tanganyika in particular. That hasn't changed. Circumstances around me have changed. I have, however, expanded my interest and my like for the aquarium hobby. So I do have a 16-gallon saltwater aquarium. I've got 2 vivariums. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nano aquariums. I've been playing with plants. I've been playing with different fish. And folks, that's what this is all about, right? That's the idea, is to expand your horizon, learn something new, think outside of the box. I mean, for instance, IFG, he was cichlids. Look at him. He's got larger fish. He's got ponds. I mean, I don't know what else IFG is doing because honestly, I didn't even know John Hudson, always KG Tropicals, did a live video at this time, and I reached out to him and we discussed it because I've been disconnected for the right reasons. So that's kind of what has happened, and I've expanded my interest. I've got books on plants. I've been testing my fingertips in some saltwater, but there's a new aquarium company called Neptunian Cube. I'm down in Houston. I'm doing my thing, that aquarium place, and bang, I see this aquarium. I'm super stoked. And I'm like, oh, man, what's going on with this? They're like, oh, it's not out yet. They're coming. It's called Neptunian Cube. You should check it out. Check it out. Neptunian Cube USA. It'll rock. You could choose your own filtration devices when it comes to setting up the freshwater one. You've got the sump, so you could choose your own pump, a Sicce pump of some sort when it comes to setting up your saltwater aquarium. And then you get to choose your own lights, right? You're not locked into a specific manufacturer, but the aquarium is beautifully made, and you will see it soon. And yes, my man's Jamal, as IFG said, and it's absolutely true. Jamal down at that aquarium place has got something going on amazing. 22 inches wide, 22 inches tall, and the length could be 3, 4, 5, and 6 foot tall. So my watch just told me to breathe. I must be too excited. But they're amazing because they're aesthetically pleasing. And when you're putting all these aquariums in your house, you have so many different choices that sometimes it starts to look a little muddled unless you're doing like a fish room in your basement. But when you're trying to make everything look good, sometimes symmetry is poetry. No problem, IFG. Patrick Manning, yeet. That is exactly right. Now, let me talk to you about something else. So I've been doing a lot of paludarium style stuff. I took it down. I'm doing dart frogs. I don't know if you watch Sherpa Design, but Sicce's got a really cool product called the Shark. And I'll be doing videos on this, but I wanted to talk about a few key products that I liked. The storm has caused me to run late. Oh, I got the same thing happening, but it's called the Shark. Shark Week, baby. Shark ADV. There's 3 sizes, 3-year warranty, but I wanted to show it to you. So we've got, and I want to show you how awesome this is, because if you're doing some smaller things, you're going to love this. So you've got an attachment you can hook up, blower. You've got some extra aeration. Look at how easy it is to disconnect. A patented magnetic system. You can add more of these bad boys. Look at this. Super easy. Impeller looking super lush. I don't even know. Yep, I can get that bad boy out. The design is absolutely astounding when it comes to setting up a paludarium or maybe a nano aquarium where you didn't want external filtration, a shrimp tank or whatever. You don't have to use this. We can dial it back. It comes with media. It has some grates, but this is the key. Look at that. Doesn't come off. Doesn't come off. The Shark is coming at you. This is ridiculous. I didn't know it existed till I worked for the company. It's, my goodness. It's good. You can hide it in the corner. It's going to blow. It's going to do its thing. And super easy to do maintenance. I love the absolute fantastic design that Sicce does. This, just stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Bahama Llama Coral. Sicce runs my skimmer. Absolutely and greatly appreciated. When are you going to be sending me my sticker? Let's take some questions. I'll run through a couple more products. And remember, we're doing the giveaway. The Ultra Zero doing its thing. Go to Sicce Group Italy on Facebook, follow, like, and comment on the last post in order to be entered. Like this video, share it. Could be used for pools, could be used for ponds, could be used for, sadly, if your basement floods, if you're trying to drain water somewhere, and guess what? It drains water to 1/8 of an inch. It's super tiny, super epic, and super well designed by the Italianos. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I will be using it to do all of my letter changes, especially when I get back to doing them. So Sicce US on Instagram, Sicce Group Italy, rocking and rolling on Facebook. So let's talk about fish, glow bettas, alien bettas, wild caught stuff. What is it that you're currently attracted to when it comes to the aquarium hobby? Everybody starts somewhere and they just transcend to this vast universe of a bunch of different things. We all have what we call our foundation. Mine is African cichlids. And ultimately, we all get somewhere. So what is it when it comes to fish that you're currently interested in? Maybe my next upgrade, I need to fire that up. IFG says I need that for the ponds. Got to check them out. You know what's really cool about that pump as well? It's $99 retail. I can't sell it to you. I sell it to stores. I can't sell it to you direct, but it's less than $100, $99. That's ridiculous. For something so versatile for home use, pond use, pool, basement, aquariums, it's killer, it's killer, it's killer. I love it. Tanganique and Gobi cichlids. Now that's cool. So I've kept Eremotus cynostictus. I got them from Cunningham Cichlids. I'm hoping that I still have the pair in the 6-foot aquarium when I get back April 1st, but it's absolutely awesome. The last post on the Sicce group Italy is from January. No, it shouldn't be, because let me double check, because I literally posted this today and it should have went down. Let's check it real quick. This is kind of weird to do it, but I'm looking at Sicce group Italy. Boom, 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 boom. Sicce group Italy, firing it up. So hopefully my Wi-Fi can handle all of this, or Facebook can handle all this. And yep, right there, 6 hours ago, bada bing. I don't know if you can see that on here, but it's on there. It's Sicce space group space Italy. That's it. The Ultra Zero is a universal workhorse, and we've got some likes, but no comments on there, and Instagram is rocking and rolling. So I finally transferred my entire hobby into saltwater. Whoa. Just converted my 120 for a Fowler setup, and I'm fired right up. See, you went from, what did you go from? Brandon, I don't know. What were you keeping at the time? But it's amazing to see the transition. The aliens are cool. Dan has a huge selection. Yeah, alien betas are cool. I got a wild caught beta from Space City. Cool guys. I've met him at a couple shows, and I just had to check them out. Holy crap, Brian's fish tanks just set up an Mbuna tank. That dude was cichlid straight, went crazy, shrimp, doing the whole thing with the aquarium support systems, aquatic support community stuff. And it's really cool to see Brian's fish tanks, because he's one of the guys that got me into YouTube. So it's really neat to see that. Yeah, Brian Mack had Lake Malawi. Now he's strictly saltwater. Bangwitch normally kept larger South Americans, but lately wants to take a large aquarium and pack it with nanofish. It's an amazing experience. It truly is. When you have a 6-foot aquarium, 200 plus gallons, maybe even 150 gallons, and you put a bunch of nanofish in there, and the little fish, just smaller fish than you're typically used to. It's crazy. We don't have to stay fixated in a specific glass box. Like, we can look outside this box and find so many different amazing things, right? I mean, it's like, think about it. I worked with Fritz, chemicals, salt, right? All these amazing different things, from salt to fresh to planted. Now I'm with Sicce. I was with Universal Rocks. I was thinking outside the box. There's so many different facets of this industry, this hobby, that it's mind-blowing. It is, in its essence, a work of art. You look at George Farmer and Serpa Design. You look at what IFG does. You look at what Joey Mullen does at the King of DIY. And you look at, I'm leaving a crap ton of people out, and I apologize, with KG Tropicals and Aquarium Co-op and Flip Aquatics. There's just so much. Primetime Aquatics, Aquarium Design Group. It's art. We're all artists in our own right, whether we do YouTube, Instagram, or we just put a skull in the center of our aquarium and decorate it with Christmas lights around it, because that's what we want to do. Isn't that amazing? This truly is art. Plants, vivariums. We're setting up an environment for inhabitants to live. And I would say that most of us are dang good at it. Some of us trip over ourselves, or we fail every once in a while, but the idea is not to just leave it alone and go away forever. The idea is to stay connected with it and enjoy it. So Brian's Fish Tanks, that's my old channel. Dolly VH, if I'm spelling it correctly. Yeah, that was an old channel from Brian. Whatever, my man, HV8019, whatever happened to the Sun HWK 5000? Couldn't get it on Amazon. I don't know. I still have it. I wasn't able to continue the reviews just due to living circumstances, but that'll bring me to this. Have you seen this cutie? The Whale. So Sicce does make canister filters. And let me say flat out, it's not, they have a Whale 500, right? So this is, I would use this on a small aquarium. Now, I know what it says on the box, and I know what Sicce rates it at, and I know how Sicce does their testing. But me, I'm a double guy, right? So this says up to 30 gallons. I would say that that is effective, yes, and it's cute. However, if I was doing like a 40-gallon breeder, I would do this and another one, right? Side by side. And let me show you. I get to do a ton of reviews. And in essence, I'm going to be unbiased, and you'll find that out really quickly. And that's one of the main reasons why I love Sicce is. And I'll give you some inside information before I show you how cute this little whale is. I'm having a conversation with Italy and my boss. They're both my bosses, but my direct boss, right? Chain of command works. Italy's up here, my boss is here, and we're working in tandem to make North America just a powerhouse. I get, Jay, I know that you're positive. I know that you're excited. I know that you love this industry. But in order for Sicce to be the best at what they do, to continue their trajectory of forward momentum from design to implementation to energy efficiency, we need to know the bad. And we need to know it in a constructive way. For example,
I got my first whale. I put it on my aquarium and I absolutely didn't like it.
what does that do for a company? Does nothing. What does it do for another consumer that comes to you for specific guidance or maybe to see what you have to think? Zero. Now, if I said the whale was amazing, it moved water, it came with all of the media, it's cute. Cute doesn't get the job done, but it really is cute. And ultimately, I loved its design. Designed in Italy, looks sexy, says Sicce, has the cute little return and intake, super easy to operate, and ideally, the only thing that I didn't like about it was that I had to unclip 4 clips, right? But why? Why was it such an issue that you had to unclip 4 clips, right? For somebody else, super easy. But for you, it may not have been. And so that's the idea, right? That is the specific idea of how this works. See, I'm already doing the 4-banger, right? La-da-da-dee. Look at that. This guy is cute, man. And in comparison, here's a Sprite Zero can. Just really great. Look at the baskets, right? Comes with all the media.
It's so cute. It's like a little porpoise.
What do we call baby whales? Are they calves? Maybe this could be the calf. So really amazing, cute little canister. Run a planted tank, right? It could do, I mean, whatever it is you want it to do, as long as it's up to 30 gallons. Somebody just asked what this bad boy is rated. I'm gonna rate this. I think it's 789 gallons per hour. I can't know all the numbers.
Ooh, 793. I was close.
793 gallons per hour when it's moving. And if you're looking for it, it's got rocking the 120. It's 60 hertz and about, 10.2 feet. I believe that's head height. So it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Jay, what's the flagship? So there's the Echo and then there's the Whale. The Whale 500 is going to be the bigger canister. And to me, that's going to be the operational 75 gallons is what I would put it on. Let's be real, right? I probably wouldn't go more than that. And if I did, I'd have to put 2 on there. But you've got your Whale 120, the 200, 350, and the 500. And then you've got your Echo. So maybe you can run a Whale 500 and an Echo. And the Echo is more of a space saver. Really cool. It's sleek design. To me, it would compete with, let's say, an Eheim and the Whale aesthetically. And I'm talking aesthetics, right? Because I'm not going to say that there are certain manufacturers that have kind of dwindled. When I look at Sicce, I mean, look at the hosing. I love the hosing, right? Sexy, gray, matte finish, no ribbed, slides right through, easy to clean if you need it to. Comes with thick plastic, I mean, really thick plastic. The intake is ridiculous. I'm going to open this. Look at this hot rod, man. This sucker is thick, right? Do you hear that? It's almost like it would be on a pond. This is the intake. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sexy hose. It's sexy and I know it. So shout out to the Italians. Grazie for some sexy hose. Success should make their, Sicce should make their own skimmer since they already make pumps for 50% of skimmer brands. Look, a company that knows what they're doing doesn't necessarily have to make everything themselves, right? If Sicce is good at moving water and another company is good at designing something and the two brands collaborate together, to me, the consumer wins, right? Because there's no longer a control on something specific. And then that person has an opportunity to get a Sicce moving water device. And we'll get to more of that here. I want and need one for my 45 gallon. Would that be okay to use on my Waterbox Clear 16? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Ruben. This Whale, I mean, it's cute. And more importantly, do me a favor and shop local during this time. This is coming from Jay because they're going to need it more than anything. So let's see. Good brand. Yep. Thank you very much. I use Sicce return pumps on both my reefs. Brian's fish tanks coming through in the clutch. Thank you very much. Now, I want to talk to you real quick. And like I said, get to the question box. That's with anything. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk about something that may be bad. You know, it comes down to warranty, right? If a company has a great warranty and the warranty process is good, then you really have nothing to worry about, right? With Sicce, it's 5-year warranty on most products. And there's, 2-year warranty on like the Ultra Zero. But this is the bread and butter. This is the pump of all pumps, the Syncra Silent line. From nano all the way up, folks, this is the bad mamba jamba when it comes to pumps. Plug it in and don't listen because you won't hear a dang thing. This is the pump to be chased after. This is the Syncra Silent. And I mean, look at this. Awesome plastics, thick, and some beautiful heft to it. You put those rubber feet on this bad boy and this is the Syncra Silent. There's Sicce's got some app controlled, and then they have non-app controlled, for lack of better terms for folks that, don't understand the terminology. There's the SDC, the ADV, and you can see all this on us.sicce.com. But Syncra, this is the 3.0. This is the pump of all pumperonis. External, internal, I'm talking water it could be submerged, not submerged. This is the IT pump. And you've probably seen it somewhere because most local fish stores around the globe carry this bad boy. And I forgot how many countries Sicce is in, but I think it's something like 50 countries. Could be more. But this is it. This is the it, right? Fresh salt. This one does 714 gallons in 3.0. There's a 2.5, but the 2.5, they just know what they're doing. And it was a no-brainer in terms of being on a team with a phenomenal product and the excitement that they have. Would it be okay? I want or need one for a 45-gallon tank. I'm assuming that's the Whale, and absolutely. What I would do is go for the Whale 500. I think that would be the best opportunity. Jay, off topic, but what do you think about the Astros and the cheating? John Edwards, what's up? So the Astros in cheating. I am a baseball fan before anything else, Wellers. And ideally, what I think, because it's true, I think they should be stripped of their championship. Do I think teams cheat? We know this. And in Major League Sports, I have a feeling that your favorite team probably cheats in some way, shape, or form as well. But the level in which they did it at is disgusting. It really should not be allowed to participate for 1 year in terms of making the playoffs. So even if they were that good, I'm sorry, you didn't make the playoffs. Are you still in Dallas? Yes, I currently am still in Dallas. That will probably change just based on personal things. But right now, I am still in the Dallas area. And if it's IFG, I believe, that asked, we will definitely be linking up soon when I get down to Houston after all this is done. I just want a canister that doesn't leak water everywhere during maintenance and maybe soft tubes. So these are soft tubes. Look, you can see it. Here we go. However, I don't foresee it ever leaking. Now, canisters can leak no matter what, and that's based on if you don't do it right? If you don't seal it back up or if you jam it.
I need more media. I need more biological filtration.
Yeah, it's going to happen. So just be careful. Are you still working out? I'm not working out as heavily. I don't have access to a gym currently because they're all shut down here. And I don't have access to my personal gym. So I do what I can. I'm eating very well. I'm staying lean. So this way, when I do get back in the gym, the bulk is much faster. Most teams steal steins if they can get away with it. I touched on this, but the way in which they did it and reacted is absolutely heinous. And so I really, truly believe that, just as IFG said, they should sit out. The organization should have to sit out. Play, but you're going to have to sit out anything that has to do with your record. Look, I can't believe you would ask if I'm still working out, John. So look, let's do this. We've seen a bunch of product. They've got amazing Extreme, and then they have the Extreme SDC. And then I'm going to digress to something. But this is the Extreme. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a moment. You got your little hose clamp so they can't chew on it. So if you got carnivorous things, right? Really cool that they give you that. They also give you this bad boy to put in between the glass. Because if Sicce is known for anything, this magnet is insane. I don't want to... Right there. That magnet is litified. Put that bad boy in between, and you will get yourself an absolute beast of a wave maker, right? Look at this thing. It's not junk. It's not junk. It is developed and designed very well. The SDC is an app controlled, so of course it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And I shouldn't say more expensive because you're getting more value. You're getting ease of, setting it. And what's really cool is the pumps that are controllable, they come with a built-in thermometer. What? So, yes, I work for Sicce. You're going to see a lot of that stuff. I need a few of those. Where can I get these? So, you can get these at your favorite fish store. And if your favorite fish store does not carry this specific one, which is the Extreme, we also have the Voyager and the Extreme SDC. And if they still don't have any of those, then they're behind on the times. Have them give me a call. John, you have my phone number, and they'll be able to get right to you. Who are some vendors that carry the product? I believe Ben Ochart has that wave maker. I don't know how I'm supposed to say this, but for you, IFG, there's FJW. There is that aquarium place that should have some. Fish Hut of New Jersey should have some. Really, there are so many local fish stores that have them. It would be hard pressed for you not to walk into a fish store and not see a Sicce branded product on that shelf. There's also some really cool online entities. So if you search there, you'd be able to find it. I really, really, really don't want to be partial to anybody, if that makes sense, because I want to support all brick and mortar stores, and we don't sell direct. So I'm sure your favorite outlet has it. But if not, you can private message me, tell me your location, and I'll do my best to get you the exact location. How often should I change things around in the tank to curb aggression? Look, aggression is going to be a multifaceted thing, right? It's going to be hiding spots. It's going to be the way things are set up. It's going to be the type of fish that are in there. Get the females out unless you're breeding. Maybe it's the food. Maybe you're not feeding enough. Maybe the temperature is a little too high. There are so many different facets to aggression. What I would recommend is do one change at a time and watch. 90% view, 10% touch. Switching things around is only going to create a lot of disturbance with your bacteria colony, the stability of your aquarium, and ultimately the stress of your fish. Whoa, the king of DIY. What is up, my man? Thanks so much for the support. Joey and I go back a long time, and he does some fascinating things. And being in the area that he is just able to pull off some really, really cool aquariums. So thank you very much, Joey, for coming out to show your support. I greatly appreciate it. Absolutely. Hidden Reef in Pennsylvania, Worldwide Corals, Top Shelf, Living Reef, Orlando, Coral Logic. That's Florida. Fish Gallery. Guys, I could go on and on and on. Dallas, North Dakota. I could keep going. There's so many. Pretty much everyone is there. So, yeah, I can't believe that we've got a lot of great folks in here, a lot of great knowledge, and I'm really thankful that you folks could be a part of just what is happening in life. So I'm going to digress. You can leave now if you want, or you can stay for the good. Follow Sicce US on Instagram. Follow Sicce Group Italy on Facebook. Make a comment with the hashtag Follow the Whale or Shark or Jay Wilson Live, whatever you want to do, and you will be entered to win the Ultra Zero that drains your aquarium, your pond, whatever. It's a utility draining pump to 1/8 of an inch. But I want to say a very special thank you, not only to Sicce Group Italy, but to Fritz Aquatics for putting me in the light to have this opportunity, to Sicce US and Steve Berlin and team for allowing me this opportunity to show them what I am capable of, especially in this crazy time in life and in this world. I'm going through personal stuff. I don't ask for sympathy. I don't play the victim. I don't care about any of that crap. I got to do what I got to do because it's my life. However, what I do is public in most ways, and I will do my best to be transparent in every single way. Listen to the rumors, but shut out the noise. And I got some advice today, and I'm going to leave it here. It's almost like the sync or silent. Right? Follow the Whale. Adam's Pets. Dude, Allison AS just dropping knowledge in terms of stores. Recently started off my third son. Love every one of them. Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. Onward and upward, much deserved. I appreciate that. So here it is. I've been trolled pretty hard over the last 9 months. It feels like a pregnancy, I guess. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't feel like a pregnancy. My favorite coral is the Wilsoni. Has to be. Wilsoni. Has to be that coral. But here's the deal. I could be doing normal things and I would get call after call after call after call after call 60 plus times in a row. I would get messages. I would get comments. I would get just hate, inboxes, text, you name it. I was getting it. I made personal decisions in my life, right? I own them. I'm not a perfect person and never claim to be. What I do is what I do, and I try to do the very best in each situation that I do. Priscilla, please drive safe. She's in Colorado and there's a blizzard. I've got the Sicce Voyager running 4 years straight on a saltwater tank, 1/2 inch thick sides, powerhouse. Heck yeah. I did say pregnancy. It felt like a pregnancy in the sense of what I know, because I don't know the extent of what a woman goes through, and I tip my hat to you. Been watching you for a couple years, and I've shared your knowledge with many along the way. Feel like I must have missed the personal stuff. Let me grab a Crown and Coke. You didn't miss it because I haven't shared it. I've kept it, and I'm not going to share it just yet. But know that no matter what you go through in life, there are detractors and there are promoters of you. There are cheerleaders on the side clapping you on, and there are people that are lurking in the dark going, I wish they would fail. And what we do as individuals, what we do on our next step is exactly what gives us the platform, the jumping board, the trampoline to our next move. And today I was talking about no matter what I did, that move had to have been forward. It could not have been backward. Just like Brandon Mack said, we all screw up, whether it's in life, whether it's in our career, whether it's as a parent, whether it's as a friend, whether it's as a hobbyist. In some way, we will have screwed up. But the idea is to never, ever make that mistake again. No matter where you go in life, you must learn from your mistakes in order to be a better individual. So here is my piece of solid advice that was passed down to me today. I would read, comment, message, listen to everything in its entirety. I have sought counsel. I have been to counseling. I have done everything under the sun to try to better myself in a situation that wasn't necessarily just caused by me. But these vilifying people that were high and mighty on what they did were trying to do one thing. They were trying to bring me down. And I have to admit, for the first time in my life, I have allowed them access to my brain and my heart. The advice today couldn't have been any closer and any more in my face to change that. It's 2:45 in the morning here in France, and listening to Jay's advices, I like it. Give me more. You're my inspiration to be a better man with your advice and motivation. It is truly a tough world, and you have two choices. You can be the victim. It's easy. The woe is me card. Everything is my fault. Everybody hates me, and therefore I cannot move forward. Or you can turn that into some self-motivation, self-critiquing, make yourself that much better. And when you take that step forward, do not forget where you came from. Do not forget the mistakes that you made, because you do not want to make them again. So I'm letting you know now, if you are receiving stuff from the outside, you need to block it. Don't read it. If you get that email, that message, that comment, that headline that says, today is the day I'm going to ruin you, I'm going to out all of your outs, delete it and never look at it. Never read it, because you are allowing access to the most prized possession that you have. And that is your mind. That is your heart. Nobody should know your next move but you and whoever it is you speak to in confidence, whether it is your God, it is Buddha, it is a cupcake, it is a significant other, but your crowd must be small, because the tighter the ship, the less the leak. So while you're going through whatever it is you're going through, remember there are people that love you. There are people that support you. And you must find what it is that you have as a goal. Mine was to better myself, to better my career, no matter what stood in front of me and tried to take that from me. Because believe me, life will never be easy. And I was taught by my late father that nothing worth it is ever easy. So go out and buy yourself a CJ pump. Go out and move some water with a Sicce branded product. But more importantly, we are almost at 30,000. We've got some amazing stuff happening April 1st. Lots of ego-driven drama in the hobby. Just look at Facebook groups. I hate that people tried to bring you down, as you are always a video I enjoy watching, especially at the end. For all of this, Dustin would say, woo woo, thanks, Jay. No, Justin has his own stuff and I have mine. And while I appreciate you coming here, you folks are worth it. You are worth everything that you don't believe you're worth. You're breathing. It's amazing. And here it is. It is a marathon according to Vinyl Landslide. It's not a sprint. 30,000. We're almost there. Share some stuff. Like it, comment, love it, hate it. It does not matter. It's what makes everything revolve. Be professional, be polite, be responsible in these times, and love fish. You do know what's next. As always, holla!